Hello, I'm back. I'm going to drink a beer and talk about Ancient. One way of mollying ramp fast is if you're, like, you can do the thing where you just aim with a brick or whatever, and that's fine. But the way I like to do it is if you kind of just look up, look straight ahead, and when you pass the wall, release, that will land here, and it's the faster way of doing it because you don't have to break your stride over to do it, and you're not going to block the cave player either, and they can get kind of aggy about their timings. If you're the cave player, this is the blue line where the bomb site ends that you are looking at when you do your middle jump throw. Like somewhere to the right, and then yeah, just get to here, listen for the ticks, so your mid players know if there are going to be any terrorists swinging heaven when they're trying to fight for their lives, and you get info about like whether they're coming or not, and I don't know, you can build the way you play around it. For mid, what we do at the moment is we kind of get up here and both just slam a molly off the backboard, maybe a cheeky flash or something, and then swing with it, and then just kind of dash a smoke when we can. Problem with this is that anyone that's like holding this is trying to just kill us as we approach, which doesn't actually happen that much, and we should probably start holding this with the North as well. But that's the like danger of that setup, and we just lose it sometimes as well. It's not the best mid take. Pro teams will do an instant elbow smoke out of spawn, but we are not doing that because those smokes are hard and I don't want to learn them. So instead we should do near far mollies like Banana on Inferno, because we like Inferno and that's way easier. So for your near molly, that's the better way of doing it. Like, you can top spawn throws this, and they can do this before they even get to the stairs. Just aim like where this railing is, just in the fucking tree above it, and you can like beat the better T timings. You can throw a second bit of util way earlier than you could if you were like doing this and then trying to get out another one, especially if you're one of these people that doesn't use nade blinds. And then the second spawn, when they get to here, you're in between this plant and the tree as you're running, and that hits elbow. So together, you've like taken out this entire region. You can even like dash this flash here if you want now, because that flash is normally bad because this guy doesn't get blind because it lands so deep. But this is the only place they can stand that isn't completely carpeted by fire. The other thing is also, if we're not playing mid, you could like walk this or something, because there's a shadow advantage here. Like, look at where my shadow is. So you see them before they see you, which is pretty good, but you might have to get this like upwards vertical shot, which is kind of minging. Like, that would have been a leg shot, for example, and it's just a bit of a minging shot to hit vertically up, I find anyway. The other thing you can do, but that's what you want to do if you want to play like 3D or something, you could just jiggle this with a smoke as well, and if you like bounce in and out of this corner, you're like showing the minimum amount of yourself to the opposition, and you're only ever going to show your like elbow and arm really. And then you see their shadow before they see you, you can smoke it, and then you can call the third guy back to red room, and then like play out your round from there, just having given mid, but it's the safer, more passive option. Not gonna lie, I don't really have anything for A, just like jiggle and smoke and shit. Alright, for T side, if we're taking A, if we're executing A, these are the two smokes I throw if anyone wants to throw them. That second one is a W jump throw. They take a bit of time to land, but the donut one especially, but the donut one doesn't have to be landing soon, like you've got some time to get out there. As you're coming out, just throw a flash through that roof bit, because that gets like this guy well. Like, it's decent, it's not terrific because it's so high. Don't jump through it though, because that goes too far, like it goes straight above him. If you're throwing it from here because you're arriving late or something, do jump through it. That's like the order of operations. You can also just throw a flash in this cubby here, and that will deal with the boost guy, and also like it hits this guy as well. Like, he'll see it coming, but he's got to choose whether he's going to sit here and take the fight and eat the flash, or if he's going to dodge the flash. But then you can, it's like you swing with the flash and kill him. You can't do anything about the guy in here. Like, you can't reflash him. I suppose you could, but if you aim for these leaves of the thing, especially if you're going slower, you can molly him out, and you can flash behind this box as well to come on sight. Because it, like, the donut guy has to like either look at it or not fight, and it won't hit you because it's landing behind the box. And you can molly the ball, like off the wall here as well if you're doing default box. For B, oh no, such a good exec. We should just throw this and do this, maybe on like an eco or something. Because that's like short, long smoke, pillar mollied, close mollied, and like, so you can only really be here. That's the only place you can play. And you can combo it with this flash to get you up, which like lands on top of this thing so it doesn't hit you as you're coming up, like even if you're looking at it. But it hits like all of these positions, hits the guy playing cave if there is one, hits a guy playing like far back here if there is one, and so that's like your entry flash. And then this is your like scaling flash because it lands behind this pillar, and it's better for like these tighter angles that might not get hit by the one that lands right above here. Red, I smoke by aiming at this little, this little notch thing. From there, that should bounce into red every time. Molly off that thing to get behind donut, which means the only position you have to worry about is this guy here, which is a really good position to be honest, but it is a total one and done, or it should be anyway. You can get to here on mid. You can hear the rotate of the mid guy so easily. So like if he gets pressure from B and he starts moving, you can immediately start pressing the agenda, and then like everyone can rotate behind you because you've already taken all this space. It's so good to do. And also you can just wait until the smokes go down and then just think 3, 2, 1, take this fight on timing, because this guy is aiming like down here always, or he's aiming here, but he's worried about this headshot angle mainly. His cross is always on the floor. He's not ready to take a fight up here or up here, which is where he'd want to be if like he understands you're going to swing. So you can just, like, it's quite a good duel for you to take. I get fucked with it. That's why it's quite difficult to play red once it's been smoked, because like they could also just be in this smoke here waiting for it to fade and then like take any of these fights. Yeah, sometimes it's better to just give it entirely and play super passive, but yeah. So what have we got?